Welcome back to my new channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Get them thumbs up. Click the notification bell. So I am Keepsy, aka Keeper of the Keys. And if you like my readings, but you don't really want to see the cards and my face, you can always go to my other channel, Keeper of the Keys, where it's blackout readings. And if you just want to listen to the voice rather than watching this picture. So what does my collective need to know today? So you are chosen. Chosen. You are chosen. You are highly ranked spiritually. You are literally maybe like an earth angel, like an alien, something from like the Galactic Federation of Light, 144,000 chosen ones. And you could be involved in a sting what's going down. And Jesus needs you. So you've been called. You've been called by Jesus. So Jesus needs you. Jesus needs you. Okay? Galactic Federation of Light. So you could be Syrian, you could be Pleiadian, you could be Arcturian, Adramanian, Starseed, you could be Orion, Lyron, Chiron type of Starseed, where you literally think and feel like you are from outer space. Right, trickster spirit has come out. So there's a lot of trickster spirits. So be careful, because the devil is going to tempt you. So someone is expecting the feminine to always be like their mother rather than their partner, supermum. So someone around you is like a supermum. Someone's really motherly, really nurturing. Maybe you are with a feminine if you are masculine, and that feminine calls you baby, treats you like you are her baby, and looks out for you. We've got food court, and then stuck in their own illusions, food court. So maybe you could have been on a date with this masculine or feminine, went out for some sort of food, dinner, a meal. Chosen one, highly ranked spiritually. Caution, big fish crossing, so maybe something to do with fishing. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of fish. Yeah, plenty of fish. You could have met on plenty of fish. You could have met on plenty of fish dating website. How do you like your eggs in the morning is what I was getting with this bacon and eggs. So maybe you are a bit of a foodie, you're masculine, feminine, is a bit of a foodie. Maybe if you've not already been for food, maybe pizza, going for breakfast. Pizza is on the cards. Going for pizza. Sounds amazing right now. So we've got skin type 4. So either this is your skin type or your masculine, feminine skin type. Light brown, burns minimally, I'll get it out, and tans really easy. Then we've got bipolar. So one or both of you, quite possibly, is bipolar. One or both of you, quite possibly, is bipolar, got labelled as bipolar disorder, but you is highly ranked spiritually. You is highly ranked spiritually. So going out for some sort of food court, as you're dating each other, going out for food. Bipolar is significant in this reading, so again, you could have been labelled as bipolar, and you could have a skin type 4. Lightly brown, tans really nice and darkly. Daisy could be significant. Pretty little daisy. Daisy chains could be significant. Daisy chains. Daisy chains could be significant. Policeman wants to marry you. So if you are feminine, a policeman is watching you, and a police officer wants to marry you, take you out on a date. Maybe the police officer could have been labelled as bipolar. Maybe the masculine feminine, who's not a police officer, has been labelled as bipolar. But this police officer is like, oof, and really likes this masculine or feminine. So you could be caught in or dating or going out with a police officer for food. Could be an ex-police officer. Danger, high voltage. So masculine or feminine might like that song, When We Touch and When We Kiss. I can't stand that song. Me personally, I can't stand it. But it did come in. So something surrounding a scamming group. So obviously, that wanted to like flip out as well. So obviously, if there was a police officer, could be investigating some online scamming. Some online scams. Someone's been doing some sort of fire magic. Some sort of fire magic. So they don't want the chosen ones to come together, come into union. Maybe you view this feminine, masculine as a supermom, or like she is the right type of feminine you want to be the mother of your child or children. Maybe this mother has been labelled as bipolar. Sting going down on a scamming group. And they are into dark arts also. They're heavily into dark arts where they do a lot of spell casting. A hell of a lot of spell casting. So it's maybe some sort of cult coven, witches, warlocks. Jesus needs you. Sensitivity. So maybe if you've been labelled as bipolar, maybe you are just highly sensitive to energy and you can pick up and read into people's energy, people's vibrations, maybe have the gift of telepathy. Extremely sensitive, but I is getting baby. So baby is significant. Maybe you are going to come into union with your masculine, divine feminine, and have a baby. Or you could already be in union with your soulmate, twin flame, and be pregnant, or already got a baby. But this feminine is literally calling masculine baby, or masculine calling feminine baby. Marrying a police officer. Sleep, yeah. And peace. No justice, no peace, prosecute the police is what I was getting. That could be significant. One of my extreme long hairs on there. Ambrosia. And soothe. Maybe this masculine or feminine is very soothing. Aloe vera could be significant. I have actually got some aloe vera on this table somewhere, over there. And it is really good for your skin. So maybe you are being called to use aloe vera on your skin. You could be called to be using lavender in some sort of salt bath and witch hazel. So you could have sensitive skin. You could be highly sensitive to chemicals. A lot of people, all of a sudden, will be highly sensitive to chemicals throughout their life. Like they could be using one product and then all of a sudden become highly sensitive. So highly sensitive skin, highly sensitive to energy. So again, could be spiritually gifted. Well, you usually are if you're chosen, and it's your sole purpose. So you have been chosen. Recovery. Could be going on a recovery, masculine or feminine recovery, after a random bout of psychosis or bipolar disorder, insomnia, finding it really hard to sleep, but lavender is really good for that. Maybe getting a bag of lavender and popping that under your pillow to help you sleep at night. Or lavender essential oils. Then we've got death in reverse. So this witchy warlock cult coven has been doing a lot of death spells. Maybe death threats, death spells, death threats. A lot of death magic, death rituals on the divine masculine, divine feminine, on the chosen ones because they do not want this union, because masculine and feminine could be this power couple. Sweetness, they don't like that sweetness. Yeah, like honey, sweetness, abundance, because it's going to be a naturally abundant relationship where it's equal give and take, and it's very prosperous. And this witchy warlock occult coven does not want anyone to be naturally abundant. They only want to be the abundant one. They love to steal someone else's abundance. So you could be high priest, high priestess, and you could be going on what is called a spiritual awakening, but not really know what a spiritual awakening is all about. But obviously, if you are on my channel, you'll learn a lot about spiritual awakening, and the more you become spiritually woke, the more people think you're an absolute nut job. Because of that higher level of consciousness. And some people just are not cut out for that spiritual awakening. Concealment and belting, union, love and gossip. So there's been a lot of gossip about this union. So practice grounding, because there's been a lot of candle magic done on the divine masculine to harvest off masculine, feminine's energy. Maybe sleep spells. So you sleep a lot. Stability in reverse and gossip, enough gossip to try and rock someone else's financial stability, emotional stability, or with this spell work, mental magic, grounding jar spells, and a lot of other spiritual attacks, and then more gossip, it's kind of affected someone else's financial security, financial stability, independence. Maybe they're trying to take that independence, so masculine or feminine do not look at each other, that stability. The same way, mentally stable, courage, but who they are doing it on is naturally very courageous, and they with the spring in reverse are trying to take the spring out of masculine and feminine step and stop that soul purpose, because it is in the Akashic records that masculine and feminine are supposed to come into union and have their soul tribe, raise levels of consciousness in the world and raise the vibration, secrets. So either masculine or feminine could be in a secret society, or maybe this dark cult coven could be part of a secret society who knows about the twin flames, and maybe they've not got a twin flame or a high level advanced soulmate, and maybe they're not chosen, so that's why they've been doing a lot of dark magic on the chosen ones to stop reconciliation by doing reconciliation now. A lot of banishing, hexing, cursing, moon rituals, moon magic. Every moon cycle they've been hexing, cursing and doing banishing spells. Power in reverse, energy, power transference is what they want in. Masculine and feminine's spiritual gifts and that power transference, and continue that gossip. But with the luck in reverse, they've got a lot of bad karma for what they've done, because they've been performing satanic rituals on the collective. They have been performing satanic rituals on the collective, knowing that masculine and feminine, we've been chosen, and highly ranked spiritually is actually quite sensitive to energy. So basically these attacks have been brutal, and I mean absolutely brutal, very invasive, and invading that privacy, that private space, personal space, and then spiritual boundaries. All spiritual laws have been broken whilst they performed these satanic rituals and kept banishing and hexing and cursing and recruiting and lying to get this spell casting and these hexes and curses done on the divine masculine and divine feminine, bending the truth, twisting this truth to get this spell work done and these satanic rituals performed. Clearance, and they just want to sweep it under the rug and pretend it's never happened. Let's just like not speak to each other is what they're thinking for a bit, and separate ourselves, and no one will suspect a thing. Of bipolar, we can just label this masculine or feminine who's speaking this truth as bipolar. Concealment, but they can't conceal it. Conceal, don't feel. They cannot conceal it. They've been trying to cloak themselves in someone else's energy, a lot of entities, because they are very bitter, and what they've done is they've got no respect for spirit whatsoever. So they've lost all their angels, ancestors and spirit guides for not having any respect and trying to rock a chosen one's foundation, when this chosen one, with the fulfillment in reverse, the chosen ones have that cup overflowing continuously. They're narcissistic, their cup is empty, and all that's left at the bottom of their cup with this lemon and bitterness is nothing but bitter.